All right, I went and I bought that chain. I bought was basically a homeowner chain. I bought it from a local True Value instead of going to the arborist store. And I'm just getting sawdust. It's cutting, but it's taking forever. Those rakes are way too high. Hey, what's up, guys? All right, so this is the next day. Yesterday, I replaced the coil on the 039 chainsaw, and I bought those that chain that I was using at a local hardware store. So I fixed the saw, went outside to start cutting wood, and it took me forever to get through the first cut. The chain's new. It's basically, what I found out is it's just a homeowner chain. It's not aggressive enough for me. So I always normally buy the Stihl chains for that 039. This is the one I normally use right there, if you can see that. And I normally don't even sharpen them. I normally just buy new ones. Well, most of the time I buy new ones. And I found online a couple of the tree guys use Dremels to sharpen these chains. So I have probably over 10, I bet you even almost 15 chains that are the 20-inch from Stihl, the aggressive ones, the ones I just showed you in the box. So I actually bought Dremel attachments, just a stone, to try sharpening them. Some people use the guide, some people don't. This is my first attempt of using a Dremel to sharpen a blade, chainsaw chain. So I am going to take that homeowner one off and get rid of it. And I am going to start sharpening my Stihl ones. And I figure I'll spend a half hour in here trying to get some of them sharpened. And then I'll throw one of the Stihl ones on that I sharpened. And I'll go outside and I'll try to cut more of that wood, see if there's any difference. I'm hoping there's a difference. So we'll see. I know I got to take the rakes down a little bit. A couple guys say you just tap it, just take a little bit off of it and then go on to the next tooth. So this is my first time doing it. I'm sure I'm doing it wrong, but you know what? Let me show, whatever, it is what it is. Let me show you my setup here real quick and we'll go from there. Well, if you watch any of my other videos, you know we're in the middle of rebuilding a transmission. We're actually waiting on parts. So I cleaned up the table and I put all the transmission parts on a new absorbent pad. I buy these on Amazon. These are puppy pads, and they're great for working, you know, on oily substances so oil doesn't drip all over the place. Anyways, I covered the transmission parts on this table. I covered the transmission parts on that table. That's the valve body side. And I have this vise I just set on here on the table. I have a 16-inch bar but I mainly use my 20-inch, but I have a 16-inch extra bar. And these, I am going to take the Dremel, see if it focuses. And of course it's not going to focus. But I bought a bag of these, and this is the size that is said to get. They're not name brand ones. They're not Oregon or anything like that. They're just cheap ones. We're going to try. And I'm going to try to sharpen a couple of these chains like this. Then I'm going to take this one off and put a good Stihl brand on. You can see the teeth on these. They're just garbage. And I didn't even hit any, unless there's metal in that tree. That was a brand new chain yesterday. I cut one piece of wood off of it. So, and then the teeth are a lot smaller. These are a lot stronger, heavier. Just the weight of the chain alone is different. So I'm just going to set you up in a tripod. I do believe it's like a 30-degree angle. Basically turn it on full blast from what I've seen, and you just stick it in there like that. We're going to try, do one whole side, then do the other side. This is my first time trying this, so I'm sure I'm going to do something wrong. It is what it is, but it's better than not doing anything today. Okay, like I said, I've never done this before, so let's try it. So I do believe I'm going to do, I got a marker. Let me get a marker. Got an old paint pen. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so this is gonna be my starter right here. And I'm gonna put it on the side too. There we go. So that way I know where I start, so I'm not going back and forth and back and forth. All right, let's try it. I'm not going to do the rakes right now. Just going to do the blade. All right, that's my starter. Now I got to go the other direction. I got to go the other direction. So, being that I'm not left-handed, do it the easy way. And this is a starter. This is a starter one again. No, that's not going to work. Oh, we gotta go from this way. All right, now I'm going to try to go down and bump all the rakes right there. Let me see what else I have for those. I'm going to try this one. I think I hit a few of the teeth, so I'm going to go through one more time real quick with the Dremel. definitely not perfect, but I'm sure it's better than it was. Anything's better than it was. See, none of these have ever been sharpened. So they got plenty of life left on them. So there's my starting one. This is a whole new chain. Here's the starting one. And I'll come in. This chain doesn't look as beefy as this chain. This must be another homeowner chain. Well, I'm using the same stone because it's the only stone I got. Actually, these rakes have been touched. I could see that they're touched. So I'm gonna do the rakes first. Looks like this chain's been sharpened. So I'm gonna go through and do all the rakes, just tap them, and then I'll come back and do the blades. All right, I sharpened 6, and I have 5 more that I out to go. I'm not gonna sharpen anymore. I want to get outside and see how good they're doing. So I'm gonna use this one. Seems pretty good. This is the one I just did, obviously. So I'm gonna take that one off the bar, and I'm gonna put this one on, and then we're gonna go outside and see how I did. That's actually too much weight. And when I was cleaning the table, I found a missing screw. So I just got all bundled up. We're gonna head outside. No promises on how much I'm gonna get cut. I just want to see if this chain the chain that I sharpened is any better than it was. And I asked Alexa what the temperature was outside. She said it was 16 degrees outside. So I'm bundled up. I don't know if the excavator is gonna start. If the excavator doesn't start, I can't move those logs. And I have no clue how this camera is gonna work in 16-degree weather. So let's head out there and see what happens. All right, guys. Well, the blades are sharp. I have no problem with the blades, except now my oiler is not oiling the blade. So I ended up spreading everything out all off the driveway because I got to get ready for Christmas. So I'm going to leave the machine on the drive. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move the machine. And then I can get all these rounds cut once I fix my oiler. The blades are sharp as can be, or the two blades, but my oiler, if your oiler is not working, your blade doesn't last long. So I got more work to do on that saw. So basically what I'm saying is that saw is cursed. It's 16 degrees. I actually think it's even colder now. And the sun's going down, so it's going to get really cold. You can see the sunset behind me. So I'm going to call it for today and go put some more wood in the fire and enjoy. My cheeks are actually numb. Let's have a hard time talking here. All right, well, there's a nice sunset. Let me see if I can get it. There you go. There's a nice sunset, and we'll go from there. That was a long time sitting, but I did 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 chains I sharpened, 20-inch chains. And I cut down the rakes, and I'm happy. It's cheaper than buying a new chain every time. And I still have more I got to sharpen. I got those 3, the 12-inch and the 2 16-inch ones. But I also have some in the other garage. And now these are the cheap generic ones, made in China ones. I think I'm going to actually spend the money and get some Oregon ones. Oregon makes the Dremel attachments for that. So I think I'm going to, because that was well worth it. It took a long time, but I also did 12. Is that what the count was? 12 chains? And that was a long time. So I'm happy with it. So my opinion on using the Dremel to sharpen it, I'm okay with that. It's a lot better than using a hand file, a lot quicker. If I had a battery powered Dremel and I kept it with the saw, or if I was doing a lot, I would try to get a battery powered Dremel so I wouldn't have to take the chain off. I would just sharpen the chain once it got dull on the saw and then just start cutting again. But like I said, I got 12 all sharpened now, and that's going to be a long time. Hope I don't go through 12 chains a year. So I got a little bit more firewood to cut this year. It got too cold out there today. It's in the single digits already. So I figured come in the heated garage for a little while and finish up sharpening. All right, so that's definitely going to be the end of this video. I will keep you informed on what's going on with the Stihl 039 chainsaw. I do believe the oiler was going, stopped oiling, or is just the bar oil was so cold that I didn't give it time to warm up. That might be it. So I'll let you know. But thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out some of the other videos. I have no clue what this video is going to be about. It might just be a hodgepodge of videos, or I just might do a video of just trying to Dremel. So, all right, well, see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.